Journey again today. This crowd is eager to see what she can do. It's the Cleveland Guardians going up against the New York Yankees. First pitch coming your way next. And today's starter, number 17. And singing a special day for her. She's making her major league debut here.
I'm sure she's got some nerves. She'll be excited for that first pitch to be in and over with so that she can settle in to pitching just like she did in the minor leagues. Exciting moment. She's got her family in town. I think this moment's going to be a huge tone setter for her career.
Ready for baseball here in New York. Here's Brian Rocchio. Swings and misses. 0-2.
Gosh, a little late on that breaking ball. I don't think he recognized it out of the hand. Just a little tardy. Gonna have to regroup here.
Got him looking. Now one away. Here's Jose Ramirez.
Ball, that pitch is up.
Swing and a miss. And now it's even 1-1. His stolen base numbers this season are good enough to put him top 5 in baseball, Singy. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, there appears to be no problem settling in. Mound out there today. It looks pretty tough to start this one, punching out the first 2 hitters of this ball game, and somebody's going to have to put the bat on the ball, put it in play, and get something going.
Kyle Manzardo at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. Yeah, that's fouled off. Two down, nobody on.
Ball 1.
Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. And now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. Top of the second, stepping up for the Guardians, Chase DeLauder. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. DeLauder with some struggles at the plate recently, not uncommon for rookies. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-2. Swings and misses. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Quick 3-pitch strikeout, and you look at the sequence. The plan was clearly to work him inside. Didn't want to let him get his arms extended, make him a little bit uncomfortable in there, and she ended up overmatching him in the process. That's one you have to take note of as a hitter for next time you come to the plate.
Now here is George Valera. Valera patrolling center field, hitting 5th in today's lineup. And her slugging percentage this season is right around .460.
Oh, that's low.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. No score here in the second. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Stays alive. The 1-2. Cut on and miss, struck him out, and there's 2 down. Bo Naylor at the plate now. And there's a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. And a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And she strikes out the side for the second. First and second, 2 outs. And next is the designated hitter. 2 homers in the game yesterday, so she's feeling good coming in. Base hit into the outfield. They're waving McMahon home. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Comes through with the RBI. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Back to the top of the Yankee order. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. Swing and a pop-up. Arias settles under it. And that'll do it. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, stepping up for the Guardians, Gabriel Arias. And a big swing and a miss. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already, so this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure her out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
And now here is C.J. Kafis. Foul ball there. Oh, and 2 now. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Now the left fielder, Daniel Schneemann. Out towards right center field. And that is that. 9 straight retired here to start the game. You're watching Yankees baseball on the show, NYC. Back now in the Bronx. Here's the Cleveland leadoff hitter, Brian Rocchio.
You know, these Guardians, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They've gone down on strikes at a high rate today, so it's probably time to simplify the approach and just find ways to put the ball in play.
Swings through that one for strike 2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And the 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Got him swinging.
Well, they get the strikeout there, and what kind of stood out to me was that they weren't shying away from contact. Every single pitch was in the strike zone, and that tells me they wanted to attack him, and it paid off.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Swings through him for the K. Had him out front for strike 3.
Pretty electric stuff showing up on the mound right now. I mean, in the double-digit strikeouts, she should be able to rack up some more before she's done in this one. And not many of these hitters have had much of an answer for what she's offering out there.
Manzardo batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Manzardo wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge, and that one was indeed a strike. Still one challenge left for them. Late with the swing there.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Ball 1.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see her asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears she's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. And she strikes out the side for the 3rd time today. So 12 up, 12 down. Two down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. On a line, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Safely into second. She's got a double.
Wasting no time. She's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. Runner at second. Got him looking. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. All set for the start of the inning. Now the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Chase DeLauder.
You know, these Guardians just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. They're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. She's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
Got the bat going too soon at strike 2.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
Just misses with that one.
Well, as a pitcher, when you make a big pitch down around the knees and don't get the call, it'll eat at you out there. So some handle it a little bit better than others. And right here, clearly letting the ump hear it a little bit.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Looks like she's picked up right where she left off. So up next, George Valera. Struck out swinging his first time. This one in the air, center field. Grisham gliding in towards the infield. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And a couple of quick outs. Here's the catcher, Bo Naylor.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Hey! Off the plate, ball 1.
The Guardians hitless so far in the game. And Naylor swings through that one.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. McMahon settles under this one, but it's the pitcher that makes the play. And that's back at Yankee Stadium, stepping up for the Guardians, Gabriel Arias. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a miss, struck him out. strikeouts now. She's putting together an impressive outing.
Way out in front of that inside pitch there. Just exactly the opposite kind of approach that you want with 2 strikes. You want to let the ball travel. Make sure you recognize it. Try to shorten up so that you can at least put the ball in play. Clearly fooled, but I think even more.
Ground ball left side. Zips it to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. And up next for Cleveland, Daniel Schneemann.
Aye.
2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, this can be kind of frustrating for the hitting coach. Right now, this lineup seems to be swinging at everything.
Two down, nobody on. In the air, left field. Bellinger makes the grab. And that is that. Back in the Bronx, we go to the top of the 7th. Brian Rocchio digs in for the Guardians. And a foul ball. The 0-2. And down on strikes he goes. And she adds another strikeout to the pile. 14 now. Stepping up for the Guardians, Jose Ramirez. Cruising on the mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot. A guy with some slug to him. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1.
She's been so great today. Really just throwing whatever the catcher puts down. I mean, she hasn't shaken off the catcher very much at all today.
And that one fouled off. The 0-2. Struck him out swinging. Snuck the fastball by him. And up next for Cleveland, Kyle Manzardo, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Manzardo wants to challenge this. Thought it was a ball. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. So they get to hang on to their second challenge.
Curveball's been a big pitch for her today. She's been able to get ahead in the count with it. She's also been able to use it to put hitters away.
This one popped up. Chisholm settles underneath it. And that is that.
Making it look easy at the Keystone position. Definitely worth another look. He'll get some.
Left field, way back there. And that one hops the wall. In safely with a double, her second of the day.
She has had such a good day today. I don't think she's going to want to leave when it's over.
A couple of doubles today for the DH. Now here's Trent Grisham, the 1-2. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. One runs in. Another comes in to score, and they're up by 4. For the top of the 8th, now the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Chase DeLauder. 0-1. Swings through that one for strike 2. And misses. It's a strikeout.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
Stepping in, George Valera. McMahon fires over to first. Awesome play there. Bo Naylor digs in for the Guardians.
Hey!
Well, I think the key, if she can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Has room, and he makes the catch. So down. First and second, 1 out. Next is the designated hitter. 3 for 3. She's doubled twice and singled.
Yeah!
That one is absolutely belted. And foul ball. Two on, 1 out. Makes a sliding stop. The feed for 1. Double play. What a twin killing. Back at Yankee Stadium. And all eyes on the mound as she begins the 9th inning, working on a perfect game. Foul ball.
Boog, I'll tell you right now, every player defensively on their toes like never before.
The 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
They want to make sure they have the opportunity to put this pitcher in the history books. They're going to make the play.
Nope. Ball 1.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Her pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind her. That's why she's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
Swing and a miss. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. C.J. Pappas digs in for the Guardians. You just don't see it that much anymore. A pitcher being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if she's going to be able to close it out. There's just something about that 9th inning. But being at under 100 pitches, she's still got plenty of fuel left in the tank.
Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And the Guardians with 1 out left.
Now there's a 3-pitch strikeout. She can do whatever she wants with the baseball right now.
So they're down to their final out. Stepping up for the Guardians, Daniel Schneemann. And he swings and misses at the initial offer. They're down to their final strike. Swing and a miss. Got him. A perfect ending to a perfect game. Back for more from the Bronx. Bottom of the inning. And stepping in for the Yankees, number 17.
You know, these Yankees, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
And a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
way to square up on that ball. Great job.
Batting ninth.
Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
Runner on the move. Now here's a flare off the bat. That's a base hit. And now runners at the corners. Nobody out.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive.
So up next for New York, Ben Rice. Now a pop-up on the infield. Rocchio under it. And there's one down. It's Aaron Judge now. 2 on, 1 out. And that'll load the bases.
You know, Big, it's been said these guys are savages in the box. You can see it right there with such tight plate discipline.
Bellinger up to hit. On the ground. To Rocchio at second for 1. What a double play that was. Inning over.
Just trying to sneak one through with the bases loaded, but an excellent job by the defense to turn.
Smoke to the left, base hit. So they get a runner aboard with a 1-out single.
Yeah, great job right there.
Well, Singy, she is locked in there.
She's really slowed the game down, and it's like she's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that she squared up that baseball tells me that she is seeing it like a beach ball.
Here's the center fielder, Jose Caballero. Runner takes off in the dirt, blocked. Blocked by the catcher, and she steals second base without a throw. Runner goes again. On the ground, right side. There's one. Safe at home, and the runner scores from second. And it's a 1-run game. Bottom of the 7th. In now is the Yankees DH, number 17. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. And this place is rocking. And they jump in front in the 7th. It's 3-2. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now...
Number 17 really stood out in this win. Had 3 hits, one of them a homer.
Such a tremendous effort at the dish. Not every game is going to be like this one, so you need to enjoy it when it's happening.
Live from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, the show has an AL East matchup. It's the Boston Red Sox taking on the New York Yankees. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Schaumburg. At City. Now batting Jarren Duran. The 1-2. In the air, left field, on her way in. Pulls it down, and she makes the catch. So 2 down. Here's the left fielder. One of the stars in the win yesterday, as she had 3 hits. And that'll do it. Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Headed for the plate. Here comes the throw. He's safe.
No, he's in there.
Big swing of the bat right there to give him the lead. That was clutch. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Now, number 17. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Takes the turn. She's digging for second. And it's a double. Their first hit in this one.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as she connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Meyer to first. That is the inning. That'll do it for the offense, but not before they manage to break up the no-hitter. 1 out. Runners at first and second. Swing and a foul out of play.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boo.
High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul.
Well, that ball was hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you executed just a long strike. You go after her and finish her off.
Foul ball left side, she'll see another.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Two on, 1 out. And he can't come up with it. Still manages a throw. The turn by Meyer at second. On to first, safe. So they get one, but a really nice try there. Now it's the shortstop, Jose Caballero. First offering. Runner goes. In the dirt. Kicks away from the catcher. And safe. A close play at the plate. And that scores a run on the wild pitch. Tying run at second base. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Runner on the go again. On the ground at first, Contreras. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Now the left fielder, 1 for 3.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
Swing and a drive. Back there. On its way. Ball game.
Homer's the kind of thing you dream about growing up. You're in the backyard, you're creating the most pressure-packed scenario, and what do? You come through with the big swing. Well, she was living a childhood moment right there. Nice swing at the bat, nice win for the team.
Number 17 with a game to remember, particularly walking it off for the win.
This was a terrific performance, and how about punctuating it with the walk-off? I'm really impressed by how she performed, especially under pressure, Boog.
And your final 4-2 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show. Thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon. Number 17 delivered some walk-off home run magic last game. Came through in the biggest moment for her team. All eyes on the promising prospect again today. It's the Boston Red Sox taking on the New York Yankees. Back in New York, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for the Yankees, 17. This one in the air, center field. Anthony moving under this one. Takes it in for the out. Corners are occupied with 2 down. Ripped, but it curls foul. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Can't reach it. This should score at least one. 1 run is in. Here comes Goldie around third. He'll score. 2 runs are in, and it's a 1-run game.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap.
Runner takes off for third. In the air to left center. No one can get there. It falls in. Tying run is in to score from second. It's an RBI single. It's 5-5. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. She'll touch them all. Home run number 5 on the season, and they've rallied from 4 back. It's 7-5.
This is a perfect example of why you keep grinding out your bats even when you're down big. You never know what might happen later in the game. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
This one's smoked on its way out of here. Another homer. Her second home run of the game, and they add to their lead. Singy, the ball is jumping off her bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Left field on the move. And there's 1 down. First and second, 1 out. Wilyer Abreu up next for the Red Sox. This to third. Over to Jazz. There's 1. On to Goldschmidt. That's 2. Home half of inning. All set to start the 9th in this one. So stepping in for Boston, Tristan Casas. 0-1 now. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow left field. 1 away. Caleb Durbin up next for the Red Sox. The Bo Sox down to their final strike. Right side, and this should do it. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game. Number 17 really stood out in this win. Had 3 hits, 2 of them homers.
No question, Boog. She was a big piece of their success in this ball game. Fantastic effort at the plate.
Number 17, fresh off an impressive 2-homer performance. Welcome back to the Sunday Night Showcase on MLB The Show. Set for the bottom of the 3rd, number 17 stepping in now for the Yankees.
Go hard, go hard.
Down the left field line, could be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And one pitch into the inning. It's a leadoff double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
And up next for New York, Jose Caballero. In the dirt,
come on, you got it, come on.
Down the tag at third, and they got her. Back in the Bronx. Well, we go bottom 6. In now is the Yankees DH, number 17. On a line, base hit.
Pick it up.
And they have their first base runner since the 3rd inning.
Better way to square.
Great job.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his...
Meanwhile, this pitch gets away. Throws to second. She's out easily.
Kind of a tough read for the base runner right there. You're usually trying to be aggressive on balls in the dirt, try to get into scoring position, but if it doesn't get away very far, or you can't tell how far it is, most catchers are going to get to it and throw you out at the base. And right there, excellent job by the catcher. He helps out his pitcher big time. You know, these Yankees really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. The numbers help tell the story. I mean, they've been sitting fastball, and it's paying off in a big way. So far with 6 hits against that pitch alone.
Runner aboard on the leadoff single. Back here for the Sunday night showcase. And next for New York, Jose Caballero. Runner on the move. Right side. Base hit. And they're at the corners with nobody out.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Now let's see if they can string something together. Make it a little more interesting.
Lined into right. Rafaela takes it in for the out. One down. Throw behind the runner. They've got her doubled off. Now it's the DH. 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double.
Right now they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. Going down. That's her 4th home run of the series. And they rallied from 4 back. It's 8-7.
What a moment for these fans. They're going nuts. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter.
Number 17 was a big contributor for them in the win. A 4-hit performance, including a home run.
I'll tell you, I was excited every time she came up. When a player is locked in like she was, it's a really special feeling. Great job in this one.
Now from downtown Cleveland and Progressive Field, we've got baseball on the show. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Cleveland Guardians. John Shambi and Chris Singleton on the call. Number 17 riding a power surge coming into this one, Chris. She's homered in 4 straight games.
She is managing to find pitches that she can barrel up and do damage with, and really that's the key for her. As long as she can get the bat to it, because she's so strong, there's a good chance that it leaves the ballpark.
Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians. Check swing, and he went 0-1. Breaking ball in there for a strike. In the air to left center. And there's one away. Jose Ramirez. And first offering is fouled off. Ramirez with 4 runs batted in his last game. 0-1 now. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Got him. 2 down.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 9, Kyle.
Digging in, Kyle Mansarda.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
And first offering is fouled off. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. Guardians fail to score. So 2 down. Now it's the rookie DH coming off a good one. 4 for 4 yesterday. On the ground to the left. Fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. She'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
No waiting around right there. She was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of her stick.
She's trying for third. Down low and kicks away. And on the wild pitch, she goes down to third. Ground ball left side. That is the inning. The Yanks lead 1. They lead it 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, George Valera. Foul ball there. Valera in his rookie season, batting in the cleanup spot, and he's driven in 8 runs over his last 10 games. The 0-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Man, it's almost unfair that she can just pull that knuckleball out of her pocket and float it up there in addition to her other pitches. It's unlike anything else she throws, and because she doesn't throw it all the time, you just don't get a good look at it throughout an at-bat.
The 0-1. Late on that fastball. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
She's really dialed in, and this offense is going to have to do something to try to break that rhythm. Maybe it's square around the bunt, step out of the box, agitate her a little bit, do something that just changes what's happening right now, because at this pace it's going to be a long game, so you got to figure it out quickly.
Here's Brian Rocchio.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. She's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a ground ball. Rosario fires to first on the run. Safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going. Bo Naylor at the plate now.
Hey, whoa.
And a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Out to short. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. He decides to eat it. A tough play, and now there are runners at first and second. Stepping in, Gabriel Arias. Tap to first, Goldie. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. As we go to the last of the third. Now it's the Guardians DH, C.J. Paphes. Paphes launched a homer in his most recent game. The 0-1. And a swing and a miss.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
That one misses. 1-2 to count. Popped up. Chisholm drifts towards it, but it's the pitcher that makes the play, and there's one down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it, just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Next to hit, Stephen Quad. Quad at the plate now, and that's strike 1. Late on that fastball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And she'll challenge this call from the mound. So the call stands. 1 challenge remaining for them now. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. 2 down. Now it's Jose Ramirez. That's off the mark.
That's a ball.
And that is ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. And Chris, his home run numbers this season are good enough to rank him in the top 10 in the league. 2 down, nobody on. Late that time, and it's strike 2. Good job to fight that one off. The 1-2. He goes down looking. Ready to go, bottom 4. Stepping up for the Guardians, Kyle Manzardo. Swing and a miss. Got him swinging for the strikeout. So she picks up her 6th strikeout of the ball game. Well, that'll boost the swing and miss rate, Singy. He blew him away on 3 pitches. He didn't have a chance.
Yeah, Boog, a dominant strikeout for sure. And he just looked overmatched at the plate. You know, as a hitter, when you swing and miss 3 times in a row, you feel like you've got a hole in your bat. You definitely start to question yourself.
That's out number 2. And now the right fielder, Chase DeLauder. Two down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swings through it for the K. Picks up strikeout number 7. The Guardians go down in order. Hard liner. And that's got extra bases written all over it. In safely with a double, her 2nd of the day.
She has had such a good day today. I don't think she's going to want to leave when it's over.
A couple of doubles today for the DH. Down the 3rd baseman, Jose Caballero. Runner takes off in the dirt.
Come on, get down.
And she steals 3rd without a throw. Goes down looking for the strikeout. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. So a runner at 3rd, 2 men out. Trent Grisham getting ready to hit. On the ground to the left. Ramirez sends it to 1st, and that is that. 1 left for the Yankees, but they still lead it 1-0. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Stepping up for the Guardians, Brian Rocchio. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Brings it in. 1 up, 1 down.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Naylor now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. That's in there, and it's 0-2. Got him swinging for the K. Strikeout number 8.
She's been racking up the strikeouts, and what's so impressive, not walking anyone. I mean, she's just going right after hitters, filling up the strike zone, and it looks like hitters, they're trying to think with her, but they just are a pitch behind. Dominating stuff out there on the mound.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Still nothing on the scoreboard for her after 5. This is Yankees baseball on the show NYC. Back here in Cleveland. Well, we go bottom 6. C.J. Kafis digs in for the Guardians. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Close, but called a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Swings through that one out in front that time. Popped up. Rosario settles underneath it, and there's 1 away.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Hit weakly on the ground. Jazz tosses to first. Got him.
She's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind her with another ground ball. Good execution.
And the batter now, Jose Ramirez. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Stays alive. Swing and a miss. And that K brings her into double digits for the game. So another good inning for her on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. Bottom of the 7th, stepping up for the Guardians, Kyle Manzardo. And that one fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. Into center. Grisham trying to get there. Pulls it in on the run. And a quick out, number 1.
Nothing instills more confidence in a team than a center fielder who makes a great play like that on the run. They can feed off the energy he brings just from his playmaking abilities.
Valera in the box now. No balls and a strike. Fastball for a strike.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Oh, 2 now. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
2 down, nobody on. And that one fouled off.
Ball.
Right through there. Got him. Now it doesn't strikeouts for her in this one. Still in. We go to the 8th, and stepping in for the Yankees, number 17. That one ripped left field.
Find the ball.
Bangs off the wall. Relay throw to second, and she's out. Trying for 2. Bottom of the 8th. Stepping up for the Guardians, Brian Rocchio. Called strike right there. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Nasty fork ball for strike 3. Here's the catcher, Bo Naylor. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Strike 2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. A big performance on the mound. Lots of strikeouts. That was number 14.
Yeah, clearly trusting herself in this one, Boog. Feeling really good about what she's working with, and that really allows a pitcher to attack hitters. You know, such an important mindset to have out there on the mound, especially when you're ahead in the count with 2 strikes.
2 down, nobody on. That's off the inside corner. And 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Totally dominant on the mound as she's here in Cleveland. Bottom 9. C.J. Pappas digs in for the Guardians. Swing and a ball popped up. Rosario under it. And there's 1 down.
Her pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind her. That's why she's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
Kwan, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2. You just don't see it that much anymore. A pitcher being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if she's going to be able to close it out. There's just something about that 9th inning. But being at under 100 pitches, she's still got plenty of fuel left in the tank.
The 0-2. Got him looking. And the Guardians with 1 out left.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Ramirez in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. They're down to their final strike.
She's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
And that one hit to first. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
Terrific job in this game. She scattered 2 hits and pretty dominant. Efficient with her pitch count. Got herself all the way to the finish line and finished what she started.
Now it's the DH. 3 hits last night, so she was a big factor in getting that win. Center field. He makes the grab, and there are 2 outs. Runners on the corners, no outs. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Out of here. It's her 8th home run of the year, and they boost their lead. She only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one, and you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly.
Oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone. Another homer. Her 2nd home run of the game, and they add a pair. It's 7-0.
First pitch hacking, and it paid off for her in a big way. Get as many high fives as possible. Man, this player's a ball of energy right now and having the game of her life.
At the plate, number 17. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. Out of here. And she's gone yard again. That's her third home run of the game. And they add to their lead. It's 9-3.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. She's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and she's just so locked in with her swing, and she's just not missing right now. A 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching her pull it off as well.
Next to hit, number 17. This one's blistered. No doubt about it. Out of here. Grand slam. Another homer. Her 4th home run of the game. And they tack on to their lead. It's 13-3.
You know, more than 100 grand slams are hit every season in baseball, but they're still exciting every single time. Wow, this is awesome. I mean, a 4-homer game. They're just so rare.
Number 17 had a sensational showing in the win. Left the yard 4 times in this one.
I'll tell you, I was excited every time she came up. When a player is locked in like she was, it's a really special feeling. Great job in this one.
Number 17 with an off-the-charts 4-home run game last time out. 4 taters. What could she possibly do for an encore? It's the New York Yankees taking on the Cleveland Guardians. First pitch coming your way next. So digging in, Kyle Mansardo. That one the other way. Base hit. They're waving Ramirez home. Safe. It's 1-1. 2 outs, runner at first. Here's the left fielder. A big game for her last night. She had 4 hits in that one. Base knock center field. And that should be extra bases. Here comes Stanton. Now a relay to the plate, and he's out.
Out on the tag.
Cut down, and that ends the... Back now at Progressive Field. Stepping up for the Guardians, Gabriel Arias. In the air, left field. On her way over. And there's one away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
And that's a base hit. The throw to third. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning. Hammered down the line. Could be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. The relay in there safely. 1 out. Runner at second. J.C. Escara stepping in now for the Yankees. Runner at second. That's to third. Ramirez slinging it to first in time.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Got him looking. That's the first slider we've seen today. 1-run game, 1 out, 1 on.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a
Shot into the gap, and that should bring in the run. Around third. He'll score, and the Yankees even it up. And she's into second base with one away as the go-ahead run. Well, she delivers in a huge spot right there.
Oh, she's so dialed in. I don't think she even realizes how much pressure exists out there. Very easy swing, nice and relaxed. This is the type of approach you want to see play.
Runner breaks for third. Left field. Base hit. The run scores from second. It's an RBI single, and they take the lead in the seventh. Back here in Cleveland, stepping up for the Guardians, Angel Martinez. Looking to get the tying run on base. And a base hit. And that puts the tying run on base. Bo Naylor at the plate now. In the air, left field. But it's off the leather. Around first, digging for two. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for two. That's the inning.
Batter tried to stretch that one into a double, but she wasn't about to let that happen, Boog. Nice job to get to the ball and fire that one.
Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the ninth. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. A solo shot. That's her fifth homer in the series. And they add a run. It's 5-3.
A little more breathing room is always a good thing in baseball, and now they have it.
That ball was absolutely ripped. 111 off the bat, and I'm pretty sure it started to whistle after it left the bat.
I think I heard that too, Boog. And these are the moments we appreciate when we can look at StatCast and just see exactly what the data is. Always so much fun to see what numbers pop up.
Leading off, C.J. Papis makes the catch. So two down. So in now for Cleveland, Daniel Schneemann. In the air to left center. And that is that. So they push across the two runs they needed in the bottom of the ninth, and we'll play on. We're all tied up. The Yankees going with a pinch hitter. Paul Goldschmidt, a critical at bat in this game for him. Number 17 really excelled in this one and contributed to the win. A 4-hit performance, including a home run.
Such a tremendous effort at the dish. Not every game is going to be like this one, so you need to enjoy it when it's happening.